Hey Cabos, what's up? Final here today, Final Fantasy, no Spirit Grid, yes, and today we're actually going to do another My First Story. Like before in the last video, I did My First Kiss slash My First Girlfriend, so today I'm actually going to do two My First Stories, because this video is actually pretty long, so I'm going to do my first breakup and my first death experience. So let's go off with the breakup. Alright, breakup, continuing on, I think 12 years old I was back then, had her as my girlfriend. Remember my first kiss when I kissed her and then I jumped out of her bed. Yes, I literally jumped out of her bed and went crawled into a turtle shell and did that noise. So after that, I finally got her as my girlfriend, and then we continued on the relationship for like 6 months. I don't know, man. It was a pretty long time for two 12-year-olds, but yeah, like 6-7 months, and then we went on all these trips and everything, and it's just like, wow. I kind of think to myself back then, wow, this was actually like a pretty nice, really weird relationship when you're 12 years old. So yeah, we went on all these trips or whatever with her family and stuff. So 6 months later, I think it was like actually a week after my birthday, I used to always like call her on the house phone and stuff. Always used to call her, whatever, and I'll just be like, oh hey, you know what's up? And then one day she was just like, look, I don't know. And I'm like, wait, what? And then she's just like, I don't know, this isn't, my parents don't like this or whatever, and yeah, I'm breaking up with you. So my 12-year-old self, I did like this girl a fair bit, so of course I started tearing up and then everything, and then she literally slammed the freaking phone on the ground, like, not in anger, but she was upset as well, because her parents made, this happen or whatever. So she literally just slammed the phone on the ground. Well, it sounded like that anyway. I don't know what she was doing with that phone, but I'm just guessing. But yeah, that's what happened. And then I went into my house just tearing up or whatever, and then her parents came over to our house, and then they talked or whatever, had the little adult conversation and everything. There's a lot of fish in the sea, and we don't really think that you should do this anymore. So of course my 12-year-old self did not understand that at all. I was just like, no, this is how it's going to go. And then of course that didn't work as well. I was 12 years old and these guys were like, I don't know, 40 years old, and so that's not gonna work, right? So after all that happened, then she went away. I couldn't talk to her at all for a month or anything. I tried texting her every day or whatever, and I don't know, I just I really liked this girl, but her parents didn't like it at all. So for a month I was tearing up basically every day, like, God, it was pretty bad, but I had to find some way to actually, stop this tearing up. I had to find a way. So luckily there was the internet, and there was a lot of, YouTube was like not even there. It wasn't even there, whatever. It was all about like cartoon games or whatever. So I played those little, not really cartoon games. Actually, it was like, you remember that Cartoon Network website or whatever? You know what I'm talking about? No, I guess not. No, alright. But yeah, seriously, there's that Cartoon Network little game or whatever, and that's why you just played all the time. And then Yu-Gi-Oh! I think no, it wasn't Yu-Gi-Oh! What the hell am I talking about? It was Pokemon, man. I watched Pokemon crazy, man. I watched it crazy for a month. That got me off my mind, and then, whatever, and yeah, you know, get freaking Pokemon before hoes, man. So after the month over, I had to decide. This this is what came up. I finally was able to talk to her after a whole month of me tearing up watching Pokemon, eating popcorn, and annoying the shit out of my sister. And so after a month, I was able to talk to her. So I basically had to decide, do I go Pokemon or do I go girl? And at the end, I picked Pokemon. And then I watched it for like another 2 months, and then I got bored of it, and then went on something else. So yeah, that was my breakup pretty much. Yeah, it was kind of tiring, kind of sad or whatever. But hey, man, Pokemon's always there, and yeah, there you go, Pokemon. Pokemon's the best. Have a breakup, watch Pokemon. So let's get on with another my first story. This is a near-death story. This is actually a pretty damn scary experience. I don't know what age I was, maybe like 9, 8, 7, something around there. I don't know. But it was around there. My older brother was visiting us in Ireland because he lived in America. And he was visiting us, so we had to wake up about, like, I don't know, 4 a.m. or something, because the airport, he came in like at 6 a.m. or something, and we had to get up early to go drive to this airport that was like 2 hours away. So we did that, and so we're just driving. It's pitch black, man. This is Ireland. It's raining, it's pitch black. I'm a kid in the backseat, sleeping and waking up and then sleeping again. So, and we were in a Toyota Yaris kind of car or whatever. You expect these cars not to be good at all, but actually I highly recommend them after this experience I had, because I don't think I would be alive right now if it wasn't for this specific Toyota Yaris. So this Toyota Yaris, it had a lot of tire problems, man. It had a lot of tire problems or whatever. But the one goddamn thing that was like really strong was the brakes. You press the brakes a little bit on this car, it will stop, man. It will stop moving. So basically, we were up driving, or I wasn't up driving. I was passed out in the back seat. But I finally woke up. Like, I actually did see this experience happening. I did wake up before this experience happened. So I was sleeping, whatever. We're driving in the dark, 4 a.m., going to pick up my older brother at the airport. Yeah, so he's coming in at 6 a.m. or whatever. We're driving, and there's known for a lot of drunk driving in Ireland, alright? There's known for a lot of drunk driving, and, you know, you can go all stereotypical. Oh, yeah, you know, the Irish drink all the time and everything. Well, maybe. But not really. We're not really like that at all. So there's a lot of accents, and so there's a lot of goddamn corners, roads in Ireland. Like, I mean a lot. Like, you have to go halfway through the corner to see what's coming next at you. So we were driving, remember, this is pitch black. There's trees around. There's these rocky, like, walls around the road and everything. So we're driving around this corner here, and we see this car flipped over on the side of the road, like literally flipped over. There's 3 guys, there's beer cans all over the road, so you can obviously tell what the hell was going on. So we saw that at the first 2 seconds we you know, drive around the corner. Now the last second, there was a freaking car. Now, Ireland drives on the left side, so there was a car not on the side of the road, not on the other side of the road, but just on the road, just on the left side of the road, on the corner where nobody else can see, and we're going 100 clicks, and not 100 clicks, what the hell am I talking about? We're going like 60 clicks, alright? We see this taxi car on the goddamn road at the last second, and my mother, my parent, who was driving, because I can't drive, I'm 7, man, you know, she slammed the brakes, like, she literally slammed the brakes on this Toyota Yaris, alright? This Toyota Yaris, like I said, you freaking touch this Toyota Yaris brakes a little bit, it will stop. So she slammed on the brakes, and it literally, like, stopped, man. It would literally stop. We were right off its bumper, man. And if we, like, seriously, if we had, like, if it wasn't for this Pacific car brake, whatever, because if it was one last second, really, we would have crashed into that car, alright? We're going like 60 clicks, alright? We would have crashed in that car. We would have probably flipped over as well. Who knows? I'm like, you know, 7 years old. I'm a little kid, little body. Something probably could have broken all my bones easily. My mother's in this front drive. My older sister is in the left or in the right. I don't know. They're both up there. They're both up there in the seats. And you know, if we didn't see this, you know, at the last second, then you know, we would have been flipped over, and who knows, we probably wouldn't have survived that. So, of course, the taxi guy came out, and he's like, whoa, 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 and then my mom starts freaking out a little bit. She's just like, why the fuck is your fucking car parked in the middle of this road? I understand these kids had a accident or whatever, and I understand why it's, you know, it is like 5 a.m. in the morning, but still, if you're going 60 clicks, you can barely see the corner, and it's pitch black, you know, go on, fucking park on the side, buddy. So that's basically what she said to him, and there's beer cans all over the place. These free kids, these free boys or whatever, they're alive, like, they're alive, but they're bleeding so much. So my mom gave them like some cloths or something to, like, you know, not patch up, but like clean off their blood or whatever. And I swear to God, I looked at this cloth that she gave one of these guys, and this cloth was soaked in blood for like 5 seconds. Like, these guys were bleeding a lot. So, and this car was messed up as well. And then you know, of course, they end up calling the cops or whatever, and you know, who knows, they probably got charged or whatever, but still, that was pretty scary for everybody that night who was there, especially for those, you know, especially for those boys, man. They were freaking drunk, and they were, you know, they smashed their car, beer cans everywhere. That taxi man didn't know what the hell was going on. Well, he didn't know what was going on, but, you know, confused really. And yeah, that was my near death and breakup experience. So, and then we end up going up to the airport, telling my older brother, holy shit, you cannot believe what just happened. Well, I didn't say that, but they certainly did. And I was just there, and I don't know what I was doing. I was just like, wait, what happened? You know, I don't know what happened. Well, I didn't know what happened, but you know, I wasn't as shocking as I was today of thinking it. So, yeah, Kabos, there you go. I hope you enjoyed that little my first stories or whatever you want to hear in my first story. Again, you leave in the comment section below what you want to see from my first stories. Anything, I don't mind. You can say my first drink, whatever, I don't mind. So, yeah, Kabos, hope you enjoyed this no spear grid as well. I'll be posting a lot more of this, and this fight was pretty fun, man. Once you get a good strategy going down, you will get it for sure. And you know, Riku is the best. She is the best, and she does work. So yeah, Kubos, hope you enjoyed. Kill you to Evrae, fuck you Evrae, and there you go, Kubos. So anyway, Kubos, hope you enjoyed. I'm Final, and I'm out. Goodbye. No, not yet. Not yet. Oh, no, cutscene time. Hey, you know what? Let's watch the cutscene together. You know what? Let's do that first. Pavel. Alright, there you go, Kubos. Alright, Kubos. Hope you enjoyed. I'm Final, and I'm out. Kubo! Kubo! See ya!